Stadium, just off the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie, Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 20-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A 33-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran. He's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Rush to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of
Defensive
5.
coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. That one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rush. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The tight end motioning left here. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
To throw is Rush. Pass caught left side by Likely. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing is Rush. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Fullback dive. I'm not sure the last time I saw a fullback dive, Mike. It's kind of a lost art nowadays. But, hey, 3rd and 1, it can still be so effective, especially if you have the right guy at the position. So good play call, good execution, and he's able to pick up 1st down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Bateman is the motion man. Here's a designed run. He will do it himself. He's in. Cooper Rush. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens take a 10-3 lead.
Ravens 10, Texans 3.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On play action. Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
And he'll pick up 4 down inside the 30 to the 29.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll try it now with Chubb. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Past the 40, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The man, that's Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.